Yo, welcome back to another video. Another beautiful day here at the South, and here's my car. I've been building my car for about quite a bit now, and it changed a lot since my last Modlist video, and it's about to change again. So I have something little special. As if you guys follow my Instagram, y'all would know, but it's probably gonna be the next video after this, to be honest, or some sort of video after this. But I got something special for the car. So this is probably the last how it's gonna look for at least like until I finish whatever I'm trying to do. If you follow my Instagram, you see it first. So go ahead and follow me. Y'all get updates on my car before anyone else does. So I'm gonna make a Modlist video. Currently how it sits in 2022. So here's the current Modlist of my car, how it sits on this look, because it's gonna be changing very shortly. I'm gonna do my best to link everything in the description below, but sometimes some sellers stop selling certain parts, so I'm sorry about that. Some of these parts I haven't made videos on, but I've been trying to make videos on. I just haven't had the time nor like the space, because some of them gets like, for example, the exhaust video or in the tune video, I want to get it at night, but like I don't want to get pulled over or ticketed for being obnoxious as well. So I will be making some videos on some of the mod lists. If y'all want to see anything in particular, comment down below and I will make a video for it. So let's get straight to it. I have all of it on my phone, so we're gonna go up from the list for my phone. So the first thing on my phone list is gonna be the tints. The car itself has 20% all around. Well, yes, 20% all around. The fronts I actually got done. They got 20% to match the rears. The rears was actually OEM. I didn't touch it. So was the back windshield. Only the front I got retinted. So that's that. Then the next noticeable thing, which I love so much, is the DRL tint. I actually PPF'd it as well, so rock chips won't destroy it, because I've been replacing it so much often, and the sun won't bake it, so it looks phenomenal. So that's the DRL tint. It's like holographic green and blue, so like right here it looks green, right here it looks blue, turn over here there's like a green blue there and a green here. Bad lighting, but hopefully you can pick up on camera. I do have a video on that as well. Moving on to the taillights, someone asked me actually in a comment earlier on another video about what percent these tints are, and honestly I had no idea. I just bought called smoke vinyl. I had tinted all the clear parts for the reverse lights and the turn signals, and I think it looks way better than tinting the whole entire tail light. It gives it more of a sleek look and still looks really nice. So that's all I did tint wise on things. Alright, the next thing on my list is going to be the front emblem. This is going to be a Lexus NX. I believe it's like an 08 Lexus NX. I have a whole video on this as well, but this is like the OEM Lexus badge. In my opinion, this looks so much better than how the OEM is, which is like that fake kind of hole in the middle, or even putting a vinyl on it like how I did before. This looks way better in my opinion, so I recommend this one 1000%. And I painted it gloss black, so it's kind of like that fake black pearl front emblem. So there's that, and in my opinion it looks sick. There you go, another look. Alright, let's continue moving. Next on my list is gonna be the wraps. So I have this vinyl, I think from Avery I believe, or 3M, which is gonna be like an emerald green. I'll just put a picture or link it down below for this one as well. And then the roof. That one is really bad, and then I didn't get it redone. This car hasn't been washed in a long time since I came back. But yes, the roof was wrapped as well, and my antenna. So that's all that's wrapped on my car. The door handles and the mirrors, was already gloss black, because I got this car as the Lexus IS Anniversary Edition, which is called like the crafted line. So it's 250. It's special edition. I think 1400 was made. So it comes with the ultra white, the black mirrors, the black handles, and then the red and black interior. So that's what all comes with the crafted edition. I think it's like the 40th or 50th anniversary edition. So that's what this is. So the next on my list is gonna be the eyelids. These are the MBT eyelids. I bought like almost one of my first things I did. I painted it. Well, so I think I got someone to paint it to the paint match to the car. These are off eBay as well. They're based off of Russia, so expect a long wait time. But I got these eyelids. They look really sick. I feel like it changes the entire look of the car from compared to OEM versus not OEM. It makes it look really aggressive. So there's that. Next thing I done to the car was the front lip. This is going to be the Icon front lip. It's got the Icon style or something like that. I'll link that below. I had a video on that as well, me painting it. So it's me paint matching it to the car, which I think I did an okay job for a Rattle Can. There's that one as well. This has probably been one of my favorite lips actually I've been running on the car. So I actually kind of dig it. I think the next lip, if I ever run a different lip, will be the Cybon lip. That one looks pretty interesting, but as of right now, this is my favorite lip on the car. Speaking of lips, the next thing I'm talking about is the side skirt extensions, or side skirts, whatever you want to call it. It's dirty, ignore it, I'm so sorry. Like I said, I just came back from my vacation of 6 weeks, so it's a little dirty. The car is kind of dirty, but I think my brother washed it one time, so thank you for him. This one I just got off eBay. I believe Icon's selling it as well. I got this professionally painted to match the car as well. So there is that right here. And then here's the other side of it as well. Honestly, I don't imagine myself running a different side skirt just because like NIA stops halfway. And I don't really like that in my opinion. I like it when it's running fully around like that. This is like the AR style, Artisan Sprint style. But these aren't the real ones, so you just eBay ones. Continue on the lips, we have this rear spat, which I believe is also an Artisan Sprint AR style rear spat. This one actually got used off somebody, so they already painted it to match the car, so that was already a plus. So there's that one as well, and then here is the other side. Honestly, like I said, running these, like the NIAs, it looks nice, but it's not as aggressive as this. And this one flows so well with that side skirt, so I don't believe me running a different side skirt or rear spat anytime soon. Since we're already on the rear, I have gloss wrapped diffuser. It's wrapped in, I believe it's a gloss black 3M. It's the OEM diffuser that I actually cut to fit the quad exhaust, which I'm going to go on to soon talk about. So it's gloss wrapped, that way it just looks so much sicker than OEM, that little gray plastic. I love the look of the gloss black way more. So simple, easy, cheap, you can do. So sticking to the rear, we have the Artisan Sprint or AR style rear spoiler. This actually came in carbon fiber. This is also the fake one off of eBay, so this is also, when it came carbon fiber, I actually painted it myself to try to match the car the best I can. And honestly, I don't think it was that terrible of a job. I think it's okay, but I plan on changing that kind of soon. So I'm just waiting for the person to reply back. But that's going to change just because I'm not a fan of the holes look right there. Because it doesn't show the middle. It covers every other hole besides the middle too. So I end up covering it with some rubber grommet so water won't get in and painting it white. So it looks a lot better now, but not to my standards. So that's gonna be going soon. But honestly, if your car doesn't have holes or doesn't have a spoiler already, this is a pretty sick spoiler. Now I wouldn't really call this a mod, but the car is debadged. It just looks so much cleaner, slicker without the badges. No, it's not because it's an IS250 I'm ashamed of it. No, because also if F Sport, I would get the F Sport badge, but no. In my opinion, no badges look so much better than with the badges. You can leave your opinions down below, but in my opinion, it looks way better without the badges. Shameless plug. If you haven't checked them out, amazing merch. I love David. Give him some support. Made a cool license plate frame for me, so just enjoy the process. Right there. We're gonna be staying on the rear. Next thing I'm gonna talk about will be the exhaust. So I changed this a few times actually. What I ended up sticking with At the very end was PPE Headers, the Tsudo Midpipe, and then the Invidia RC Axleback. So a lot of people have been asking, will the RC Axleback fit IS? Yes, because believe it or not, most of some of the chassis pieces are pretty similar to the IS with the RC. So like the midpipe will fit, maybe even the headers, to be honest. I don't know, don't quote me on that. But the midpipe and Axleback will fit. It was completely bolt on. The only thing you have to do will be cut your diffuser, like I did, to make them fit. So that's what I'm running. I ended up running the Tsudo over the Invidia Midpipe because I've been hearing that the Tsudo has a little deeper tone than Invidia. But low-key, I kind of wish I got Invidia, but oh well. I don't know how much raspier it'll be with the Invidia Midpipe, so I'm actually kind of happy I kept with the Tsudo. So that's what I'm running exhaust-wise. I've been dying to get a video of the exhaust, like revvings and stuff, so maybe in the future that's coming soon, but I'll insert a few clips here. So essentially this is almost like a bolt-on straight pipe exhaust because there's no cats anymore, because the Tsudo and the PPE headers remove the primary and the secondary cats. The Tsudo Midpipe has 2 resonators and then at least these 2 mufflers, but the mufflers barely down to like the tone. The only reason why I got these is because the exhaust tips look sick, and I can't get pulled over for being obnoxiously loud, because you can clearly see that there's mufflers here. And where I live, smog isn't an issue because we don't have smog tests. They only care if you have a muffler. It's illegal to drive without a muffler. So I clearly have mufflers. It's not done time muffler delete, so cops don't really pull me over for being obnoxious. I'm just trying to have fun and cruise with the homies. Speaking of the exhaust and kind of more of the performance side, let's pop the hood. So I'm running a Takata intake. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. I mostly just bought it just for the noises, and it looks really sick in the engine bay. I ended up getting the dry one, not the oil one, because I'm just a little worried with the old one. I might like over oil it or that something happens, and my brother recommended me getting the dry. It's just easier to maintain and I don't have to worry about any issues with that. So that's the Takata intake. And I'm also running the M-Force tune. The reason why I'm running the M-Force tune is just because having the flames, like this car is slow as heck, and I'm okay with it because it's supposed to be like a show car. It's just a fun daily to drive, and nothing better than going on the streets at night and popping flames. So it's pretty nice to have. And with the tune, I want to make a video about, but then it's just everywhere right now. It's hard to get my recordings done right now just because I'm worried about getting pulled over for being obnoxious again. I just don't want any trouble from the police just because I like being obnoxious and just having fun. It just brings a smile to my face driving this car. But I'm running the tune for maybe a good bit, maybe I feel like a year, almost 2 years now, and I haven't had a single issue so far with the tune. So people have been telling me like, oh, the tune is bad, but over my experiences, it's not bad at all. I haven't had a single issue. I think the only issue I had was maybe the carbon buildup, just because I don't step on the car at all. So that's all I really got. So overall, it's not that bad of a tune, and I feel like my car actually likes it better than when I had the R&R tune. It's like, I don't know, it feels like it's liking it a lot better. I put my 0 to 60 times when I actually timed it. It felt, my butt dyno felt faster. So not like speed's really an issue, just because it's slow as heck. I ain't worried about it. I ain't racing nobody. This is more just for a show car, show daily. It's a fun day for me to drive and just like popping and flaming down the streets. Overall, I'm pretty impressed with the tune. This customer service is they're like based in Canada. They're not really, I would say, fluent in English, so it was kind of a hassle explaining to them what I wanted, but they ended up working with me and they overall got my tune exactly how I wanted it. So props to them. So that's the tune I'm running performance wise, and have your opinions on how you like it. In my opinion, I still like that tune. So while this is not a mod, I also cut the strut, like not just chassis a little bit, to clear the upper control arms, as you can see from my previous video, just because I want a little bit more air out height. That's why it's almost touching the ground. Ooh, almost tripped. That's why it's almost touching the ground, because I think cutting it, ended up getting like an inch or two of when I air it out. So it looks really sick. So overall, I had this for like almost 2 years now. A cut is perfectly fine as long as you don't cut around the base of where the shock or the strut sits. It won't break out. I've been wanting to get this actually part welded on, so keep it stability on it. So maybe in the future I will get that piece welded on, but so far I haven't had a single issue. Say what you want, it's ghetto, I understand, but hey, it looks sick when it airs out. And I'm not gonna be popping my hood open during shows just yet. And honestly, I see some cars do it and they look pretty sick, so I might keep it like that. I don't know yet. So that's all performance wise under the hood. Not a lot, I know, because the IS250 is not meant to go fast. It's slow. It's a good show car though, because it looks sick. That's what it's meant to be for me anyways. So no performance. Maybe I get some engine stuff later, but there's not much you can do to these cars anyways. Even if you have an IS250, there's not much performance. The Lexus didn't make these for performance. That's what the F is for. Now working on some of the interior parts, there's not much I did to the interior parts interior wise, so let's get into it. So the first thing I done was get those WeatherTech floor mats. I am not sponsored by WeatherTech, so don't like expect anything. It's just from honest opinions. But WeatherTech is a really popular brand that is, like I said, this is a daily. This is like the best you can probably get, like for a weld sealed, like perfectly trim cut WeatherTech floor mat, like to seal in the water and all the elements. But actually a lot of companies been making newer floor mats. Like I think Amazon has like one you can like get. It's like way cheaper than WeatherTech. I know even Last Fit makes weather floor mats now, so that's pretty sick. And Last Fit actually sponsored this channel, so thank you for Last Fit for that. So I haven't tried out their floor mats yet, but maybe one day in the future I will. But if y'all are curious about Last Fit any products, check them out. They make LEDs, they make floor mats, so it's pretty sick. You can use my code JNLEX15 to save 15% off your purchase, or just click the link down in the description below. Thank you Last Fit for sponsoring the channel. It's gonna be sick. I just can't wait to be sponsored by them because I've been using some of their products beforehand. So I didn't know they made floor mats, so it's getting pretty sick. I actually want to try out one day maybe. So if y'all like, save a few more money. WeatherTechs are really expensive, but Last Fit is probably the same quality for way less the price, and you can save 15% by using my code. So what are you doing? Saving money and hit a better format? It's a win-win. So check them out. The next thing I have on the car, of course, is LED lights. Yes, again, I have Last Fit LEDs products. This is not on the car yet, but at the time of recording this. But yes, check out Last Fit for some LEDs. All your LED needs, check them out and use my code, or even link it on the description below to get your LEDs. But yes, I recommend every car should have LED interiors, regardless of the year. It looks bogus with yellow halogens. The LEDs, so much better, way better. Honestly, for interior wise, that's pretty much it. I want to do a lot more to my interior, but Lexus did make a really good job with everything in the interior. Like this leather seat is so comfy. The cup holders suck butt, but that's of course a Toyota thing. So there's not much you can do to my interior. I want to upgrade a little bit of it soon. I have that dash cam pretty much right there because of daily driver. So, and smiley face. So honestly, my interior is kind of plain, I know, but hey, it looks still sick. And Crafted Line Edition special seat covers that you will never see in another car besides a Crafted Edition car. So, heck yeah. Honestly, not much to the interior. Let's keep looking more at the exterior. Next thing close are these LED sequential turn signals. These look sick. I got it from Raymond Dang. So these look sick. I have a video on these. Honestly, the sickest turn signal sequential for the mirrors you can probably get on the market. I believe it's the only one actually too. So I got that in the black housing one. He has a clear housing one as well, and it has like a show kind of mode. Which I enter the clip right here. When you first unlock the car, it's sick. Alright, I add more of the clips right there, so I won't have to keep going in the car, turning it on. You can see all the clips, or even check out the video and my channel down below. The turn signal, very nice, very nice. Moving on to the biggest difference of the car, obviously it's gonna be the wheels and suspensions. Let's talk about the wheel first. So this is gonna be the Adhons DS05s with 18 by 9.5 plus 15. Yes, these are reps, I understand, but I got them used for a really good price from a buddy named Andy. Shout out to Andy, check out his Instagram. He makes 6 cinematics, so I got that from him. And these honestly look really good with the car, reps or not. I'm gonna be getting real wheels soon once I finish what I'm gonna be doing. I don't want to spoil it in this video. If you want to know, got follow my Instagram. I'll make a video probably soon revealing what it is, but I'll be getting real wheels soon. Yes, these wheel specs are aggressive. It pokes out like crazy, but I'm on bags, so driving it, yes, looks whack. Kind of pokes out a little bit, but when aired out, it looks great. Perfect fit in my opinion. Like, it looks really sick. I'm not aired out all the way in the rear just because the ground is kind of weird. So when I aired out in the rear, like, it'll just tuck in perfectly where like the lip will just go under the corner panel. Ignore this fender. This corner panel just sucks. But I look at the other side, it's perfectly fine. Just this one's the damaged side. So let's talk about that. Let's go to the other side and show you. I'm not aired out all the way yet. See, as you can tell, it has a pretty good gap. But when I do air out all the way, so I'm not even all the way, like maybe like 50 psi, the edge of the lip will just barely tuck in to the quarter panel, which looks really sick. I love that fitment. That's the fitment I was going for. So it looks sick. Here's that show fitment I was talking about. It just barely tucks under that lip and looks really sick. That's what I like. I dig. This looks sick in my opinion. That's the fitment I want. The lip, just having that lip look, look at that. That lip look looks so good. I love these wheels so far, but I will be changing them out for some real wheels because these are reps, but they've been treating me well. So that's the specs I'm running. I'm running 225 40 18 on Federal's 595s. It came with all of it. Came with the wheel when I bought it. So shout out to you. And again, these tires are pretty dang good. Like, it's surviving and they're cheap. They don't make any more, which sucks. So
son.
Alright, my brother dropped off his little pet. We got a little filming buddy, which is a bearded dragon. Looks pretty sick. Of course, now suspensions. We are bagged on airlift, 3P management, and airlift struts. Yes, all airlift. I still love it. Just that double bellow in the front helps me so much compared to my old setup, which this setup is so much better than my old setup just because of double bellow. I have a whole video, not really a whole video, but my previous video before this, the suspension update video, I'll talk a little more about that. So that's that. The next thing I want to show you is going to be the trunk setup. I have a video on that as well. I've been pushing video on everything so much, except for some of the spots which I mentioned. So I do have a trunk setup. My trunk's really dirty right now because it's a daily. So I'm just going to insert clips of the trunk setup. But I had that trunk setup where I'll talk that whole video. I talked about all of it. So that's gonna be that video. So I'm not going to be talking about it a lot here. So here's the clips. Next thing will be my quick latches. So being bagged, when I air out, it hits things and things break. So the bracket ended up like the clips on the bumper ended up breaking. So the bumper was sagging and looked kind of terrible. So I got the quick latches. Way better than those rubber band stuff. And I painted it white so it kind of blends in. So you can't really see as much when you look at the car. It kind of disappears pretty much, and it looks really nice function wise. So it functions beautiful. Just click that button, bumper comes off, put it back in, just push it back in. So simple, very clean and slick. Honestly, way better than the rubber bands, so I like those quick latches. Big. Alright, and now for the last thing I had on my list is all the suspension components, like the arms. So we go to the front first. The front, I have Megan Racing upper control arms, which is just the camber for the front. I have a video, previous video before this, has all the suspension updates of how long I had them and all that jazz to see if you guys just want to hear what I had and how long I've been running them for, check out that video. It's just gonna be a partless video of every part I have on the car that I have on this recording. So let's continue on. The rears, I have SPC upper camber arms. I have Megan Racing toe arms and Megan Racing traction arms on the rear. A lot, I know. So that's all the arms I'm running suspension wise. And that's going to conclude this video. That's the entire part list I have of my car, mod list, part list of how it is sitting at this recording. So I got some big things coming for this car. If you follow my Instagram, like I said it before, you already know what it is. I am hyped. I am excited for it. It's going to be a fun project. So can't wait to start that soon. So this is how my car is sitting. I know it's a lot. I talked really fast. I am so sorry for that. Comment down below what y'all think of it. Comment down below if y'all want to see anything particular or anything at all. Anything you have in your mind. Don't be scared to ask. I even share your opinions. If I like it or not, I don't care. I'll still give you a heart because you're supporting the channel and you're commenting, which I love reading all the comments. So that is it for this video. Sorry it dragged on. It probably won't be that long, I hope. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed the car, how it looks like so far. The community seems to like it a lot as well. So I appreciate everyone's support for this car. Honestly, I came from a long way. As you see the first part list video, mod list video, the car came a long way in my opinion. So thank you guys so much for watching again. I really do appreciate you guys for watching the channel. Like I said, I'm always here to help whatever I can. I just want to help you guys the best I can in my abilities. I really do want to help anyone I can because the world is full of a lot of haters, people that want to hide their secrets. But for me, I'm not going to hide anything. I'll be honest as best I can. And I just want to help you guys out whatever I can to make your build look good and whatever knowledge I have to help y'all's. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just rambling now. I really do appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, as you can tell, I've been recording a lot, editing a lot, so I hope I can continue to upload more videos for you guys. I don't have a big audience, but just fun to record videos for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I said it like third time, fourth time. I will see you guys in the next video. How can you not like that look?